Good morning. My name is Marissa Wong, and I am a senior at Davis High School. I am currently training for my third-degree black belt at Bachelor's Martial Arts. I play flute and piccolo in symphonic and marching band, and I enjoy writing and photography. Along with the other youth ministers up here on the Naijin, I attended the YAC summer retreat hosted here over the summer. The week the four of us spent with the 17 other participants from various temples was the most meaningful and eye-opening week of my life so far. I really enjoyed learning how to ring the concho and conduct services, but my favorite part of the week was the teen discussions we held every night. Our YAC group bonded very quickly because of these discussions, and I believe it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have so many teenagers gather and be able to be completely open and honest without fear of being judged. At one of these teen discussions, I shared part of my story, and the insightful and very Buddhistic responses from the other YAC participants helped me improve my outlook immensely. It was from these teen discussions that I found inspiration to write this Dharma message. Before I begin, please join me in Gassho as I read a quote from John F. Kennedy. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. As some of you may know, my dad passed away last year in June. He had complications in the heart and was due for a surgery to replace his aortic root, valve, and arch. Once he went under anesthesia for his surgery, he did not wake up again. As you can imagine, this devastated my family. What hurt almost as much as losing my father was the incredible guilt I felt, and still feel to this day, for not taking the time to truly appreciate my dad. I feel like I often took for granted having two wonderful and supportive parents. My dad was the best dad I could have ever asked for. He supported me in the many activities that I have tried over the years. He could always tell when I was down, even if I was trying to hide it, and was always able to cheer me up. He has sacrificed so much for me over my short lifetime, and I am sure he would have continued to ensure the best for my brother and I. Although I always thanked him after he paid for family dinners, took us on vacation, or drove me all around town to my various activities, I still feel like I never truly took time out of my life to truly express my gratitude for my parents. Expressing my appreciation for my mom and dad was something I figured I would have a lifetime to accomplish. As it turns out, I only had 15 years, and I could not wish enough for more time with my dad, if only to tell him, "Thank you for everything you do," one last time. I felt so guilty right after he passed away, but over this past year, I have started to come to terms with the fact that I can't change the past and can only focus on the present. I am working on appreciating the people who are currently in my life, such as my mom, brother, and grandparents. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, especially around this busy holiday season, let us appreciate all of the important people in our lives while they are still here, for when they are no longer with us, we may live in regret. Let us express our gratitude as often as we can to the people that sacrifice so much for us. Although a simple thank you may never be enough to fully express our thankfulness, it still lets the person know that their action or deed has been acknowledged in gratitude. Being mindful of the way we express this gratitude as we go about everyday business will help contribute to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Rainbow and Bob has said, when we really think of the love and gratitude we feel for our parents, we realize the word thank you would never be enough. If Nembutsu is gratitude beyond words, my love and gratitude for my dad is beyond Nembutsu. And the only way for me to repay him is for me to live a full, happy, and meaningful life. In living such a life, I will be thanking my dad every moment of the day. I would like to thank everyone for letting me share this part of my life with you. In closing, please join me in Gassho as I read another quote. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you.